Technical thing, yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the African Reports. Once again, it's your boy, aka Smoggy. Besides me, with the committee of the Uganda Cranes, DK. Like you say, the chairman of the Uganda Cranes last year managed to say that with success, to achieve success, definitely there's some signs that I've seen. If you prepare one to succeed you, definitely you've really achieved a lot and you're successful. Besides me, I'm with the chairman of the Uganda Cranes, who has regained power again. I don't know whether it's the second term or third term, but Mr. Deo, you're welcome. So what's the way forward of Uganda Cranes?
Basically, we are going to pick up from where we started.
Yeah.
So, like in the last 2 years, we basically took Uganda Cranes from the local level to the international level.
Yeah.
And our class was easily seen by the Danish leagues, and we've been invited to many different full matches with Super League teams.
Yeah.
So they actually are like in the coming 2 years, I would love to see more players being signed up by Danish league teams.
Mm-hmm.
So that's only going to happen by giving them exposure.
Talk about exposure in your ability and the capacity of we, the fellow Ugandans, we're the only ones entitled to take responsibility to help our team. That's when I take this question to Mr. Frank.
Yes.
Yeah. Once again, welcome to African Reports. How do you see the Ugandans' potential in supporting this team? Do Ugandans really support?
Yes and no. Because we all love Uganda.
Yeah.
And over the years we've seen that actually people can come and support us. So I believe that this time we're going to do everything we can to have more people support. Come on the pitch, come and support the boys.
Do you have any strategies you made?
Well, we are just coming to this position, so I think we can work together to find a suitable strategy to get to get to the goals we want to get to.
That would be so brilliant. Mr. Treasurer, since 2001, I think ever since Uganda Cranes was reborn or born, you've been a treasurer.
I just want to make just a small correction about that. I've been the manager of the team, of the team, and we've been 2 years working as a manager.
Yeah.
And as a treasurer, I'm happy that at least we managed to instill teamwork. Not only by just coming to support the team, but financially.
Yeah.
Teamwork in financial support, teamwork in the physical support, teamwork in the planning phase of the project.
Yeah, talk about teamwork in the physical.
Yeah,
I've seen.
Yes.
I think
very important.
3 of you've been participating also physically into you've been team players still.
No.
We never need.
When I talk about team players, you yourself being a manager sometime back, I think that was 2000.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, you're really doing so good, and I think that's why Uganda Prince is so really proud of you. I think, and that's why you're regaining back the position again as a manager, right?
Yes, but I have to say it's the process from way back, from like they will say that way from the 2000s that has brought us to be where we are right now.
Oh yeah.
So me, I was just a small break of what has been happening.
But as long as there was a break. Every construction, like you're engineers here, but what I know, it's just a brick that will accomplish everything.
They say that the weakest link of the chain.
How true. That this drives me to the little bit of a question of the history of the Uganda Cranes. When did the Uganda Cranes really start?
Actually, as far as I know, I remember I was doing my bachelor.
Yeah.
It was somewhere around 2003. And I think we were Joseph.
It started before.
Probably before. But around the 2000s.
Yeah.
I mean, with all due respect, I know that there are Ugandans that were in Denmark before us.
Yeah.
So this is to the best of our knowledge, according to what we know. this, according to what you know, what I know basically is that it's around the 2000s when this league that's going on.
The history we have right now is from
this tournament in Villa Park, which has been there.
It has been there for several years.
Several years.
It has been
But when did you join?
Several decades actually. It has been there for several decades because like it started somewhere in the 70s.
70s, oh,
because
yeah.
like it has some history behind it.
Yeah.
So like when they were like with the first blacks that came to Denmark, so like there were so few. So somehow they said, how can we meet? How can we meet up? How can we see each other? And then they came up with this idea that okay, every Sunday during the summer we meet in Fair Park. And then after that they said, we can play against each other. And then the history started from there. But it's, I mean, the tournament itself, I think somewhere in the 70s.
Yeah, around 70s.
But for us, I mean, this current team that we are running on is definitely from around 2000.
So basically, that's when around the
2000.
2000. Yeah. That's when you really organized yourselves as a fully team of Uganda Cranes.
I mean, you can't say so. I mean, Frank and Witness. I mean, yes. I mean, it was Uganda Cranes, but I can tell you that we had to. I mean, you're bringing white.
Because I'm trying to talk about the fully management, whereby this total organization. Because some of us will just come to Denmark and we're really seeing a lot of progress. And okay, that's really so good. The goals I think might have been so much into things connected to networking and
definitely. I mean,
unity.
Definitely. I mean, that's absolutely right. But for us, like I mean, so people they always see Danish cranes in Fair Park in the summers, but there is something that's hidden beyond the football.
Oh yes.
So like you can find that most people that come to Denmark, they ask about like, hey, is there any Ugandan thing, Ugandan association? Is there anything Ugandan? And most cases, these guys, we meet them like they come this week. Next week we meet them on the pitch. The next week they have a place to stay. The other week they have a job. I mean, like it's a networking thing. It's basically a networking thing. And my vision is basically to take it to another platform.
That's so brilliant.
My vision is just like right now we're playing football, we are networking. But if we can build ourselves into an investment entity, because we are having so much good synergy. I mean, I usually say, Jeff, that we have made so many projects that have been successful. Imagine if you are making money. Imagine if you are doing profitable projects. We trust each other. That's the best thing, and we can tolerate each other.
That's true,
Of course, and we cannot say that everything is smooth. I mean, we of course have arguments and differences, but the main point that we mature enough to talk through our differences. We mature enough to go through our differences.
That's true.
So, I hopefully that by end of this term, we will be having Ghana Cranes on another level.
That's really
not just football, but also thinking
other spheres of life.
Exactly.
That is awesome.